Good morning and happy hump day, y'all. Thank you. I mean, I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. Because I am a nobody ranter. You know, that one video, holy crap. 1,000 videos. 1,000 views. I'm tripping right now. I'm like, anywho. And that was a serious one, and I looked like trash. I didn't even do makeup or anything. I just got triggered. Anywho, I was reading some of the comments, and some of the comments are like, wow. I was just trying to like put information out there. I hadn't thought that it would resonate so intensely with so many people, and it, in a way, I'm appreciating, the positive comments. I even appreciated that negative one, even though I deleted it. I was like, troll somewhere else, woman. But it got me thinking, and I went online and looked up all the stuff, and I made a video comparing my poison to what everybody eats every day. Don't judge me. You know what I mean? So, one of the comments, and actually it's several of the comments in there, they're talking about their personal experiences and things that have frustrated them within the medical system, right? Or medical care. I can't say it's healthy. They just go through the motions most of the time. So, and I was like, yeah, I got another story. And it's regarding my brother. And one of the situations that I always questioned, and I kept my mouth shut when it happened, was my brother had ended up with a heart attack. He was a hot mess, before the heart attack. But he ends up with this heart attack. They go in, they do all the testing, whatever. They recommend the stents. He gets the stents done. And then they don't keep him for observation for any extended period of time, which I'm to the understanding, or it's probably, suggested, that they keep him for several days, up to like 7, for observation, to ensure, one, that the incision site doesn't bleed out, and to ensure that the stent is improving, the health, whatever. Because it's not exactly a fun procedure getting stents put in, right? No, they released him after 48 hours. And I was like, is that right? I don't think that's right. But I didn't say nothing, because I'm, up until this point, I've pretty much kept my mouth shut, because every time I open my mouth, I get deemed as the bad guy and backlash and get the finger pointed. You don't know when to shut up, yada, yada, yada. Oh, yeah, fuck you. I'm talking now. I've had it. Anywho, so I kind of thought in my head, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna have a funeral before Christmas. 2 days later, I got a phone call. He did not make it 48 hours at home. Yep, we had a funeral before Christmas. The frustrating part of it, it's not so much that he was a hot mess before he actually got the surgery done. It was the fact that he was on Medicaid, and because they were losing money from him, all right, so here's where the conflict of interest and or the conundrum falls into play. Now, recently, yesterday, Elon Musk went in to investigate the expenditures of that particular organization, USA, and they found all sorts of erroneous, dumb shit. Like, transgender plays in Ireland, and a lot of money. And some of this money that they were spending on this crap is like more than what some people are capable of even earning in a year working at McDonald's. And these young people are struggling, right? So my heart goes out to the young people who are struggling. My heart goes out to the people who, they voted for Bernie that one year because He wanted to do something about this crap that I'm bitching about. I've never voted for Bernie. Don't get me wrong. You know, his heart's in the right place. I just don't think he has enough up here in order to fix the bullshit. The reason why Trump hired Elon Vivek and RFK, or wants them three, is because they have inside information regarding a lot of the discrepancies. They know that there's fraud, waste, and abuse. They know that there's, you know, non-disclosed information that is detrimental to somebody's health, taking medications and or yada yada through Big Pharma and FDA and blah blah blah, right? RFK knows what's going on. But you need someone with enough balls to get in there and shut the shit down and be like, no, you're getting fucking audited. Because what you have created is a pandemic of mass proportion amongst everybody in society, and this pandemic of mass proportion did not come out of a lab from a mad scientist funded in China. This mass proportion is deadly diseases caused from the fucked up food we eat. And I kind of went on a tangent last night comparing my poison to y'all's poison, those of you who eat the standard American diet and the processed food and blah, blah, blah. Now, here's where the medical system and now all of this other fucking inflationary shit kind of come, and this is where they collide, okay? Inflation's gotten so fucking bad under Biden that people can't afford to buy real food. So don't think I'm going blindsided on this. Critiquing all the discrepancies and not seeing the reality of the situation. I am very lucky and I'm very blessed, and I thank God that I have the occupation that I have and the management that I have, and surrounded by the people that I absolutely love, and my company is basically my second family, okay? And I can afford to buy real food, right? I look back on how sick I used to get every single year during, the flu season and whatnot, because of the garbage that I used to eat, because I didn't get paid enough. I couldn't afford the good stuff, and I ate what was filling and was cheap. And I get the flu every year. I don't get the flu anymore. After I take the blessed cocktail of, nutrition supplements, and have educated myself. This is not stuff that they, Dr. Bear, Dr. Brewer, Dr. Berg, the big 3 Bs. I love them. Anyway, and, Dr. Young, the list. Nina Teicholz. If you've not got the book, get the book. The Big Fat Surprise. Yeah. The problem we have in America is that, they had this cancel culture thing where everybody was being silenced. And the information was like, you can't say that. Well, Trump basically said, no, they gonna fucking say it. And people can learn on their own. You can do the research on your own. You figure it out. This guy's saying this, and you find out, that doesn't make sense to you, then you can disregard it. But when it comes to the individual health motivation and or the medical system, everything is clashing. And then you add inflation to it, and it's clashing. And then you get that, it's almost like a firework. USAID. Hey, guess where all your fucking money is going that could have probably helped supplement and or help eradicate this jacked up economical fuck-ass fuckery within our medical system to make medical care a little bit more affordable. No, they were sinking it into that fucking organization funding drag shows in Kenya. Employing people to create protests, uprising, unrest, and blah, 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 blah against a foreign country's fucking government to create fucking chaos and instigate fucking wars and or push a good leader out of it to sink their selected preferred asshole in it. Nobody remembers when Putin had left office for like, I don't know, it was like 2 to 3 years or something like that. And he found out what USAID was actually doing. They were paying people to protest. He came back and said, "Get the fuck out. I'm coming in." Yeah, this is what's going on. I don't agree on what is going on with Ukraine and Russia, but I can honestly say, both people are at fault, but I can honest to God say that Ukraine has instigated a lot of it. And what they just did to Putin, after, literally like disregarding them in regard to, it was Russia that helped the United States, the Soviet Union, when they were communists or socialists or whatever the fuck it was they were. They've changed elements like 90 times. Anywho, they are the ones that helped us defeat Germany in World War II. They took the North Front. Protected the United States in order to come in and free all of those Holocaust victims that were left. To liberate the masses who were tight-lipped and in fear of saying a fucking word. And they were literally forgotten about. That is so fucking shameful. And you know what? I agree with them on that one. I agree. When I saw that post last night, I almost cried. I was like, enough is enough. What are they, trying to start a fucking war? UN is trying to start a war. Yeah, go into, what was it, Valuetainment. Find him. Look up the Ukraine and Russia shit. Oh yeah, your eyes will, holy shit, is that really what's happening? Yes, that's really what's fucking happening. And nobody knows. Because it's all been ad-libbed and peeked apart and, spliced to give it a narrative that feeds on the hearts and minds of the people instead of them understanding the truth and letting them decide which side they're on. And I personally, you know what? I've had a lot of faith in Putin for a very long time. A lot of people are like, you were in the military, you're a veteran, you should hate that man. No, because I've read all the fine print. And a lot of people have not. And it kind of goes along with the medical care system. I've read the fine print. And I understand all the fuck-ass fuckery that's going on. I'm trying to keep track of the time. Yeah, it's supposed to be nice today, so I don't need to heat up the truck or anything. But yeah, there's a lot of things that a lot of people, they walk around with fucking blinders on and they just regurgitate what they see on the boob tube. And it's really sad. They don't take it upon themselves to investigate the truth. Like my sister, she takes everything at face value, and she's one of the master's degree holders of, statistics and yada yada, who thinks there's 72 genders and thinks Trump is a racist. Because she's been programmed to think that. She's never looked up anything herself because she doesn't want to be bothered. Might take away from her social life and her social status where she's at. And, she's upset that they're doing mass, deportations, because the last time he did this, she lost her housekeeper. So she's afraid she's going to lose her again. Sorry, I think it's fucking hilarious. And, sorry, princess, you're going to have to hire somebody else or do it your damn self. Pity. So, all of y'all who have commented your stories and your, the issues, and it pisses you off. You brood it. You sit there and you fucking you can see the steam coming out of people's ears because they're literally engulfed in this psychological, you know what, these motherfuckers are gaslighting me and there ain't a goddamn thing I can do about it. They're fucking scapegoating shit. They're making up bullshit, excuses to this, that, and the other thing. And there's no fucking thing I can do about it. And God help me, if you raise your voice and you lose your shit in public on these fucking bureaucratic asshats in respects to your own fucking, dignity. Two situations. Oh my God, you are just... Yeah, you're frowned on. You're looked down on. You don't get to speak your piece. Ever. Security! She's yelling at me because I'm an asshole. Am I wrong? Food for thought. Anywho, yeah. Our medical system in the USAID, they embedded with each other because the USAID took money from what we could have been sinking into other programs in order to help clean up that medical system snafu that they have put everybody in this country under. I mean, yeah, people, they can't afford cancer treatment, even though it was their food pyramid that caused 90% of the cancers that is running rampant in this country. Yeah, they used to popularize the cigarette smoking. I grew up in the age where you'd be going through a magazine and they have a big ass, advertisement for Kent cigarettes or Marlboros. Remember the Marlboro Man? Yeah. Flashing across the TV screen, in magazines, yada yada. And yeah, they stopped doing that when they realized that cigarette smoking was a huge component in people getting lung cancer. Yet they can't explain why the people that never smoked a day in their life are getting lung cancer. Yeah, those enigmas really makes you go, So, food for thought in defense of my precious little demonic vape here. My sister is she's deathly allergic to cigarette smoke. But I can do this around her. And it doesn't bother her one bit. Just putting it out there. So, yeah, we all got stories to tell, and we all got anger issues because of these stories that we are unable to tell. Let me help you tell them. I will tell them. I love telling them. There's so much, clinical malpractice out there that can't be proven, and it's frustrating. It's like everybody's got to go to their doctor's appointments on with a small, hidden camera in their glasses to record how fucking inept their practitioners really are. God, wouldn't that be? Whew, that would be a video. Yeah. Anybody want to collab? Oh, yeah. Shit's about to get real. Yeah, because we're no longer censored because Trump said no. So, just keep it in mind. USAID was paying for dumb shit with our money. Oh, you know what else? You know what else we paid for with our money? The mad scientist to create a bug offshore to release it to help kill us with our own money. Yeah. Full circle. Y'all have a great Wednesday. Happy hump day, y'all. Yeah, I gotta get my ass out the door and go to work. But hope y'all's day's good. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for watching that video. Kit did not realize how emotional it was going to trigger so many people, and I appreciate all the positive comments. And yeah, I even appreciate the negative one. Yeah, it made me do my research again just to prove to you, yeah, the shit you eat is probably just as bad as what I puff. So, take care, God bless, and see you on the next one.